Hello dear students, today I am going to start new chapter of civics, Directive Principles of State Policy. The Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. It came into existence on January 26, 1950. It is the longest written constitution of any sovereign country in the world, containing 444 articles, 12 schedules, 22 parts and 94 amendments. And Part 4 from Article 36 to 51 deals with various directive principles of state policy. Now, you want to ask the history of directive principles of state policy. The concept of this DPSP. DPSP is the short form of Directive Principles of State Policy. So the concept of Directive Principle of State Policy was borrowed from the Irish Constitution. The makers of our Constitution of India were influenced by the Irish nationalist movement. The principles have been inspired by the directive principles given in the Constitution of Ireland and also by the principles of Gandhi's and relate to social justice, economic welfare, foreign policy and legal and administrative matters. So now learn the definition. The directive principle of state policy are guidelines to the central and state government of India to be kept in mind while framing laws and policy. These are just the guidelines. Remember this thing. These provisions contained in Part 4 of the Constitution of India and are not enforceable by any court, but the principle laid down therein are considered fundamental in the governance of the country, making it the duty of the state to apply these principles in making laws to establish a just society in the country. Now, the characteristics or what is the aim of this DPSP? To create social and economic conditions under which the citizens can lead a good life, establish social and economic democracy through a welfare state, and they act as a yardstick in the hands of the people to measure the performance of the government. And these are non-justiciable rights of the people, though not justiciable, are fundamental in the governance of the country. So these are the characteristics of the directive principles of state policy. For better understanding, go through the pages and read it thoroughly. Thank you and have a nice day.